Do you like supporting artists? Do you like nerdy things like Dungeons and Dragons? Then Co-op Creations SD is the store for you. You can find adorable dragons, menacing mind flayers, and jealous jelly cubes to accompany you on your adventures. Need a way to safely transport your math rocks? Then their homemade dice bags will keep your click-clacks warm. Stop on by their Etsy page soon, as stock is limited. Welcome back to Campaigns of the Plains, D&D Campaign 2, or Campaign 3 if you're listening on podcasts. We're going to get into it this week and see what is it like can survive the trials of the Antitower. But first, remember guys, on every Friday, you can find new episodes on YouTube. You can also follow us on our social medias. They should be located somewhere down here. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I think we have a TikTok, maybe. Yeah, just make sure to go ahead and follow us over there. We do appreciate it. They can also find us where, Travis?
Why, they can find us on their favorite podcast, Josh. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and a bunch of other randos out there. So catch us every Wednesday when we post the episode from the week before. And if you're unsure where we're at, catch us at these social media places. We're posting our latest episodes every week. So, yeah. Back to you, Josh.
All right, guys. Who wants to get into what we did last time?
Got notes.
Notes.
But first, Din has decided to go a little two-dimensional.
Yeah.
But she's here.
Retro Din.
Here.
It's just Paige cosplaying right now. So.
Yeah, she made a two-dimensional cosplay. And she's staring right at me.
She's just gonna stare into your soul.
Do you feel my eyes?
I do. I feel your eyes.
Also, guys, if you didn't know, if you've seen some of our title screens, we've got some 2-bit art for 8-bit art for our 2D 8-bit art, is what I meant to say.
There's a lot of words.
From our wonderful Paige, she has made character sprites of all of our characters. So make sure to go and check those out. We'll post them somewhere around the social medias and tag Paige so you can go and see all the other stuff that she might be up to.
Now into the notes. Okay, guys. We went into the upside down house. And my first note is the ceiling is the floor and everything is upside down, which is fair because it's the upside down house. Dancing ghosts on the floor ceiling, and what? Pick a pair performing what?
Pick a jar of pickled peppers.
I can't read that last word. I don't even know if it's written in English.
Did you go full Spanglish?
Yeah, I don't know what. Okay.
No, just skip it.
Wait, pick a pair performing poetry.
Why?
Why?
I don't know. Ghost copycats. This shit's scary AF. Dancing queens with an S in the parentheses, and it's super underlined. And then dancing with a bear, and then I drew a star, and I wrote nothing else. So I took great notes.
Huh. It's a little short. Anybody want to expunge on that? Extrapolate a little more?
I mean, all I got is we got hypnotized by the ghosts and the sounds and such.
Yeah, we entered the Antitower, and there was a ballroom upside down above our heads with a bunch of ghosts dancing, and we tried to walk through, not disturbing them, but as soon as we made any noise, they seemed to stop what they're doing and start dropping from the ceiling onto the ceiling and where we were, and they would basically sling back any spells that we sent to them. So it was just a mad dash to try and get out of this room, and some of us got to the coat room, but others were put into a trance and started dancing with some of the ghosts. And so it was a chaotic attempt to try and snap our companions out of their trance and pull them away to safety. And we eventually all stumbled into a coat room adjacent from this ballroom, where we left off, very bruised, and already gained our licks in from the first room, this large underground tower.
Yeah, so you guys did encounter the phantom dancing nobles on the ceilings, and yeah, they did seem to copy every word that was said and turn into copies, distorted copies of yourselves, and knock their fellow comrades to the ceiling ground. And they were after you guys, and some of the band seemed to mesmerize a few members of your party into dancing themselves. Luckily, you did all make it to the coat room, where it seemed like this room's aura seemed to stop. So that is where we'll pick up this time. So you guys are all in this upside down coat room. There are a number of garments hanging to the backside of this room. They're hanging upside down, of course. The coat hangers holding said items are backwards in your minds. The coats almost as if they're standing upside down. You also see a number of hats placed on the lower portion of the closets. There also seems to be a few chests in this area that seem to be locked. The room itself on the left-hand side as you guys walked in had a barred window entrance with a slot like higher up from your position where things could be slid under and given to the coat check. And this room, from where you came in from the ballroom, breaks off into a T. So, what are you guys doing?
Well, I don't want to go back up there.
I'm totally flying up to the chests and trying to open that bitch.
All right. So the chests themselves seem to have a lock on them, of course.
Is there a drawer underneath the little check-in area?
There are a few drawers, yep.
Becky, maybe there's a key in the drawers.
Yeah, I'll fly over there and check drawers and see if I can find a key.
Yeah, absolutely. So you fly over there, and unlike a normal drawer, which would have the panel upright to you, as soon as you open the drawer, the contents of this drawer just fall out onto the floor next to everyone. You see that there are a number of like small coins. You find about, we'll say, 18 copper that just kind of fall out of this drawer. So whoever wants to add that to their inventory. You find a couple of...
Pick that shit up.
I'll go pick it up.
You find a couple of like dress pins, a couple of odd cufflinks. There even seems to be like an odd key or two in here.
I found keys! I hold them up in the air. Like
Are they
this.
Marquies?
No.
I'll go snatch the odd keys, and go
How
try
many
them on
copper?
the
18?
locks on the chest.
Yeah, there's 18 copper here.
I give the copper to Becky.
You giving the 18
I
copper
pick
to
it up
Becky?
and I give it to Becky.
Oh, thanks for the pennies.
Well,
Yeah.
you're the one doing loot stuff. I'm just helping. You guys are a bad influence.
There are a couple of other like random bits and bobs that fall out of this drawer. Like I said, there's a number of like hairpins. There's a couple of ones. One is silver, and it has a white flower that looks like a daffodil
These hairpins are pretty.
And then there are a couple of really odd things that fall out onto the floor as well. You see a couple of like what look to be like small coin purses, and also a couple of what look to be like chess pieces. But the chess pieces themselves don't look like playing pieces. Upon closer inspection, they actually look like small animals.
Din! I hand them to Din.
What's that?
I don't know, but you like animals.
Well, they look like the ones that from earlier. When those ones that she bought.
You had a phoenix one.
These look. You've seen the totems that Din has made, or even one that she bought. They're usually wood. These little statuettes are marble.
Oh boy, the fancy.
Yeah.
You should keep them. They're pretty.
So there is a one with a dog.
Yeah.
There is a piece with a crab.
Okay.
And then there is also one more piece with a monkey, like a capuchin style looking monkey.
Monkey.
Is it wearing a fez?
Unfortunately, no.
Is there anything in the coin purses?
What's that? Are you opening them up?
Yeah.
So there are 3 like coin purses that fall out onto the floor. There is a brown leather one. It looks to be like older, definitely well worn. And then there is a black leather one with like a silver symbol on it, and like a silver tie string. And then there is also a red leather one with a gold like stamp on it, and it has really ornate like filigree work in the drawstring. The drawstring is red, but like it looks like there's been like tiny little strands of gold like woven into them.
What are those?
They fell out of the drawer along with these pretty hairpins.
Did you say there was a hairpin that was like a flower?
Yeah, it's silver. It's like those comb hairpins, like the older ones they used to wear. And
hairpins.
Yeah, yep.
Gift combs.
Mm-hmm.
Hair combs.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Does
it?
anybody want to open? I don't know. Do they feel heavy?
I feel like they've got something in them. They don't jingle.
Oh, my mother doesn't jingle it. Well, what's in the black one? I'll take the black one.
Okay. I'll open the red one.
Okay, who's opening theirs? And who's taking the brown one, I guess?
Marquies, it looks like you. Brown and
it matches your coat.
Yeah. Brown leather.
It matches your face.
A little worn out, and you know.
Oh.
And we don't know what's inside. It's just
we don't know
you.
what's inside.
It's you. Used and abused.
You're beautiful on the inside.
We think. We hope. We just hope you're not a demon. A demon.
I don't see any horn holes.
He could be 3 kobolds in a
Are
trench
you
coat
3
and a mask.
kobolds?
Or three makeup. Yeah.
Three makeup.
I don't know.
Oh, I've met Maypop. They're nice.
Yeah.
They like to steal, though. Stealing is bad. Here you go.
Okay, so I guess you get the brown one. Who's opening theirs first?
I can open one first.
Okay.
Okay, so you took the
Black
one?
with silver?
Yeah. So you open it up, and there is like a dust inside. It is
Dust.
like...
Oh, it's like a powder in there?
Mhm.
Oh, I thought it was like dust.
Oh, maybe it's magical dust.
It is... When you open it up, the bag itself, like, there is a little bit of that blue magical flame light in here that was in the hallway in the dance floor. Little tiny lanterns hanging upside down, shedding a little bit of light here. So you have dim light. And you go to, like, stand under one of the lights to see what's in this, and it's, like, a void almost until you, like, move the bag itself, and you can feel, like, a sand or a powder, like, moving around in the bag, and when it does, it starts to, like, glisten and gleam like stars in the night sky.
I think Becky needs to identify this for us.
I think she's busy. I'm just going to sit down and look at this for a while.
Okay.
Dust of darkness.
Sniff some of it.
Oh,
I'm gonna do a line of it like an 80s. Just
Make sure to watch our Monster of the Week.
Oh, sorry, are you Danica now?
Yeah, right.
Do you need the plus Coke stats?
Yeah, right.
Check out Monster of the Week. It's great.
Yeah. Are you opening the...
I'll open the red one.
Okay. So inside of this bag, you see what looks to be some kind of silvery liquid.
Silvery liquid.
Yeah, it moves like liquid in the bag itself.
Is it mercury?
Yeah, liquid haze, right?
No, mercury is a little licorice.
Oh, our haze is like
haze
this.
is licorice.
Oh, I feel like it should be mercury though. Mercury, the god of like delivery, and it's quicksilver. Like, fix that.
Whoa.
Right.
Look
D&D,
at
fix it.
this.
Yeah, fix that.
Does this look like something you could use in a potion?
Marquies, you've seen this before.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have.
Yeah, what is it?
Is that Quicksilver?
It's Quicksilver.
Ooh.
Is it cast haste?
No. Quicksilver turns potions into bonus actions.
Oh. Oh, then you should take this. Because you're the one who uses potions.
Go ahead and make me a medicine check on this one.
Oh, that's my medicine.
Can I help? I'm good. I'm good brain power. I got good wisdom.
You're gonna attempt.
Can I help?
Are you trained in medicine?
No.
No.
Fuck.
I am.
You are?
Yeah, what are you doing, Milos?
I'm trained in medicine. I
Okay.
can potentially help.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll allow some help in there.
I will wait for 0.
No, this isn't Monster of the
this
Week.
is-
You just
that's
roll with
right.
advantage.
Yeah. Oh, not bad.
Legal.
Oh,
Not legal.
So 18?
18. Yeah. So, this has already been mixed with something because it's not pure, pure Quicksilver.
This has been
You're not sure what it is though, because you've never seen or
It's formaldehyde.
Ugh.
but yeah, you've never seen and or smelled this mixture before. So you may have to take some time to...
Either way, you can have it because I don't do potions.
Okay.
Are you gonna steal his leather one back since he took yours?
Tradesies.
No, he can open it just
Right.
in case it explodes.
That's fair.
Just confetti.
Yeah, so yeah, this bag is...
We're in a very small room. You're dead if I open it.
I might live.
Yeah.
There's a chance.
We're
There's a
all going
chance.
to die if I open this and it's a bomb. You have to understand that,
There's
right?
a chance that I could live.
Yeah, she's hiding behind me.
Yeah.
We're standing right next to each other.
His flesh will keep me safe.
Only thing my flesh will do.
What?
I'm looking at my bag.
I don't understand.
Are you opening this other bag, Marquies?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. So, you open this one, and there seems to be something that almost resembles, like, fine white sand in here. But when you, like, move it, and it looks like, when you move it in the light, it looks like it gives off, like, almost a purplish, like, oil slick kind of sheen to it. Like, mother of pearl, rather.
Oh, fancy.
I don't think I know this one,
Learn
but
it.
I could
To give it a lick.
study it and
Give it a lick.
Give it a lick.
How many licks does it take? 3. You're dead.
Oh, that's
It's
a
like-
great idea.
When you lick bones and they stick to your tongue, and then you know it's a bone.
What?
Just
No.
give it a lick, and then you'll know that it's what it is.
Does anyone else know what she's talking about?
No.
Yeah. You
Why
just
am
eat
I
it
not
and it works.
if you just eat it, and it'll be fine.
I should
Lick
be
a rock,
surprised
it's a rock.
if it's
Yeah, lick a rock.
If it's a rock, it doesn't stick to your tongue.
Well, how
As a scientist, you know that that's a real thing.
Can you just like waft it?
How do you know?
What?
when Paige talks, it's so clear. It's like God is speaking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, Jesus.
What's the other hairpin look like? You said there were two, right?
Yes. The other one is actually made out of like some kind of dark rock.
Oh.
It looks like it might be like obsidian because it kind of sheens, and it has a dark purple flower on it.
Ooh.
And gosh, what are those flowers called? Like tiger lilies? Is that what it is? The purple ones?
Orchids?
Orchid. Yes.
I spelled that right. This. Look at this.
ORE-KID.
I'm gonna take the silvery daffodilly
Just a
one
kid with an
and I'm
O.
gonna stick it in my hair.
Okay.
Or mine.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna
Or
take
I thought
the purple, the black purple one, and I think Becky would go well with this one.
You can't reach Becky right now. She's like flying up to one of the chests.
To give her a gift later.
Turns out it's like super toxic or something.
It's just,
like
just cursed.
poison
just
to the
cursed.
touch.
It's just cursed.
It's just cursed.
Are you okay? Are you doing anything with the powder? Or are you sealing it back up?
Give it a lick.
No. As a scientist, he knows that's a bad idea. As a player, he knows it's a great idea.
I've witnessed people die to such things. I will seal this back up. I'm going to study it later.
Okay, sounds good. Just make sure you add it to your inventory so we can bring it back up at a later time. Becky, so there are two chests up here. One of them is a much larger chest, as it looks like maybe a garment chest since it's so near to the actual coat hang itself. The other one is off a little bit further to your left down the hallway, and it looks to be more of a flat chest, so perhaps somewhere where people would put like weapons, that kind of thing, because it has a much thicker like lock system to it.
Okay. Let's go to the clothes chest first.
Okie dokie. There are, like I said, there's about 3 keys here. You flip through them. It takes you a couple of seconds because you're like, not this one, not this one. But you finally find the right key, and all of a sudden the lid like pops down because that's the direction it's facing, and you see
Heads up.
you see a number of like fur coats and a couple of like capes, half capes. There's also one set of clothes that drop from this that really catches your eye because they are like, out of all of the clothes that are in here, which seem to be individual items, and probably at one point in time were folded in this chest, but dropped down and they spread out. This particular set of clothing is like tied together with some kind of ribbon, and it is this rather colorful doublet that drops down, and it's folded real nice and tight. It is of a like a green, dark green, and like brown leather sew-in kind of doublet. It's very fancy, as it has on its left side that dark leather, and it goes down the entire length of the left arm, and it seems to be pretty thick leather. And then the right side is like deep cut into a V. Like I said, it's an open-chested doublet, and it's a dark green, kind of thicker material, but it's very fine material, and it has some like embroideryment to look like gilded leaves that go like on the right shoulder and stop at like the elbow, and then it kind of puffs out into this kind of white puffy sleeved material, and there's an undershirt that goes with it. But there is also this brown leather hat that is tied to it as well. It is I can't think of the term for it. It's not a tricorn, but one of the like pointed hats, and it has this very ornate looking peacock feather that is sticking out of one side as well. And inside of the hat, when you go down and kind of lift the hat up, it looks to be like there is some kind of white metal mask. Just an eye mask, though. And kind of an angular triangle nose piece to it. It kind of is filigreed with a type of silver filigree around the eyes. And you get the feeling that this is a whole look for somebody.
Does this mask remind me of like Ace or Joker's masks at all?
No, not at all. While their masks aren't ornate by any means, and are more shading to an identity. This one just seems like a masquerade mask. Like it's got that like overworked filigree, like what do I want to say, like Mardi Gras style, like etchings on it in the silverness. So it is definitely like a masquerade mask. There's no like with Ace and Joker's masks, you cannot see their eyes or anything. These have open eye slits, so definitely a masquerade style mask.
Okay.
He's pretty.
Yeah. It's a shame it's been up here all this time.
You should wear it, Becky. It's very you.
I'll wear it in a little bit. I'm going to double check this shit for curses.
You should check the other
This
box, too.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. But don't use anything until I check it. This whole place is cursed,
take the
so
hairpin
let's
out
not
of
trust
my hair.
anything in it.
You can't.
I can't.
It's tangled in.
Oh,
Which one did you put in?
no!
And then she pulls it out of her hair. It was just like
Oh.
combed in there. She starts to hyperventilate a little
Oh, I
bit.
got it. Never mind.
JK.
You're gonna get her twice in a row with those cursed hats.
Oh, Becky, I got this one for you.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up to the weapon box and... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
I got you this hairpin.
Oh, thanks. Again, I'm going to check this later, but I appreciate the...
Yeah, that's
The
probably
gesture.
for the best. I shouldn't have been telling them to lick potions. They found some weird powder in bags, and I told them to lick it. You didn't lick it, did you?
Rub it into my gums.
Now that you bring it up, you actually see as Magpie is actually like really focused on this bag, and he's kind of floating there as Asher is like looking at it, and he's kind of floating there, and his palm is kind of lighting up a little bit, and Asher seems to be really focused on the bag itself. He has, now that you kind of notice him, he has been for a while.
Well, that's weird. You okay?
Does the palm, like, pulsating, is that like a warning signal? Should we be worried that something's dangerous? Do you know
You've
what
never
that
seen
means?
him move before, so you're not really sure.
Right, I was asking Asher, like, is that something we should be worried about?
Asher's really focused on this bag right now as well. Like, he hears you, but, like, it seems like he's trying to concentrate on something.
He's fine. As long as he didn't lick it, it's fine. Probably.
Becky, are you turning your attention to this at all?
Yeah, I guess everyone's making a commotion, so I'm naturally going to look at what's going on.
Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
Not great. That's an 8.
I mean, it's weird to you because you've never seen it done this way. You get the idea that, like, it's probably not a bad thing what's happening to him. Like, he's focused on something right now, but he's still in, like, his capacity as he, like, acknowledges you with, like, head shakes, but doesn't look up from what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. He's probably fine.
Milos, you're trained in Arcana too, aren't you?
I am. I was just about to ask if I could roll.
Yep. You can also make a check.
Okay. That's 19.
While you've never seen a Moogle before, the light itself seems to be focusing Asher to what he's doing, and he is casting something ritually.
Oh. Like, I recognize that he's casting it in some fashion. can I like put my hand between him and the pouch and see if he just try and get his attention?
And he nods to you, but he is ritually casting something, so he is muttering the phrases of whatever spell he is ritually casting.
Wait, Asher's casting a spell? I've never seen
Yeah,
Asher do magic. He's got
maybe we
big
should-
brain.
I'm gonna try and close the pouch, see if I can.
I mean, he's interrupting your...
Right, I assume he would push your hand away.
Yeah.
Not even not aggressively, but
just don't...
as a reflex, you're whoa,
Right.
Yeah.
Excuse me, bitch.
Yeah.
He's just doing the same magic stare that Becky does when she's trying to do something.
Have you ever known Asher to cast a spell?
No, but I've never known Asher to have a Moogle until a few days ago, so maybe he'll figure out how magic works.
What? Help me get that away from him. I don't think he should be. We don't know what spell he's casting. I'm assuming we don't recognize the incantation.
You do actually. Well, actually, I don't know.
I don't think he knows that spell.
I don't think you know that spell. No. So, you do. Well, are you getting him at all?
No.
You might cut out a little bit.
Oh, I probably don't know the spell now.
You don't know the spell, but you've definitely seen something similar. You've maybe seen Becky cast this spell?
Yeah, it looks kind of familiar. I'm sure it's fine. Excuse me, I'm going to go check the other thing.
You don't care that he's accidentally casting a spell right now?
How do you know he's accidentally
What?
casting?
One day I couldn't cast spells, and the next day I could. It happens sometimes, alright? Maybe just let him discover himself.
Now that I'm a
Maybe he
woman.
learns by studying, and he just watched Becky do it, and was like, you know what, I'm going to try this.
Yeah, let him live his life, Milos.
It's headcanon for me now, is that he learned magic from Becky.
Becky predicts and mutters words. I'm gonna try real hard.
Do I recognize it as a dangerous spell of any kind?
Becky recognizes it, but whether or not she's gonna share it,
What is he casting, Becky?
he's casting Detect Magic.
Oh.
Or
It's just a
Detect, sorry, Identify.
Okay, I was like, it's probably
have
identify.
that.
Yeah.
He's just trying to identify it.
Wait, Asher's identifying.
Yes, and thank the 12 that I'm not the only one who can do it anymore. Sorry, Marquies, you have it too, but you have to make your powder for it each time. So,
Yes,
it'll
but
be
I don't
nice
have to
having
sit
another
there and
round.
stare at
Maybe
it.
that's why
I
I
can
didn't make a
identify
big
things
deal
by
about
licking
it, okay?
You and Din just licking rocks.
Or just by using it until I figure out what it does.
Wait, you can identify, but only whether or not it's a bow.
No, I mean, if you use the item, it'll show you what it can do. It is more dangerous that way, but it is another way to identify it.
As you look over, and I assume Din is now licking the marble statues of the...
I was actually going to say she was nibbling on it, yes.
Yes, good. But yeah, no, so he is ritually casting, Identify. Becky, you're flying up to the flatter chest, correct? Okay. So you have 2 other keys that you can use. None of them seem to work on this chest.
Could I investigate the chest, see if there's any buttons or hidden keys or anything around here?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll me an investigation.
11.
11. So you're trying to find maybe a switch for the padlocks or for the locks on this one, and yeah, you feel under because there is a little bit of a lip to this flatter chest. You feel under it for any type of give or recesses for maybe a secret switch or along the wall. Doesn't seem to be anything that gives away.
Mm-hmm.
There's a monster in here.
Well, while Becky is checking out the box, can I start climbing up the wall and checking pockets of people's coats?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Okay.
I just want all of us to get fur coats. I want us to until they go through the thing, just all rocking big old beaver fur coats.
Yes.
That's a 17.
17. Roll me some percentile real quick.
Oh,
Okay.
Because I do have a table labeled
cool shit.
pocket pocket items for the coat.
That is 60.
60.
Spent 3 hours just removing a room.
A fucking coat closet.
Not even a great room, just a coat closet.
So on a 60, you find 80 more copper, you find 45 silver, and you also find 19 gold. You also find 5 electrum, which is really weird because who uses electrum? Exactly.
White. Rich white.
But you also find what looks to be like 3 little perfume jars. They have the type of glass stoppers on there with the, the applique kind of ends where you... No, like the old glass ones where it can... Yep. And you can kind of put little drops on your neck.
Oh.
Tinctures.
One of the vials is blue, one is pink, and the other one is like a really deep purple, almost like a midnight purple. And the tops are shaped with little glass figures.
Do I recognize what type of figures they are, or is it just like a man or something?
I will say, what are you trained in either history or religion?
Trained in history.
You might have to lean a little bit more towards the mic.
Oh, I'm not trained in history. I am trained in religion, though.
Okay. So you recognize these as some kind of religious symbols. You're not really sure which. It might take some history along with a religion check to kind of be able to grant you the proper answer, because these symbols seem not... They're 3D representations of like a 2D emblem, if you know what I mean. Somebody has like glass blown these to be 3D, whereas normal these emblems would be 2D. So you might have to work with somebody to find out what these symbols are.
Okay. I will pocket those, and I'm going to just pocket all the money. I mean,
yeah.
I'm assuming people hear me jingling, but...
You did all the work, girls. You did the work. You take the money.
It's funny because you guys see Milos, because he, like, these coats are upside down. He has to kind of, like, climb the wall with his claws and, like, reach into the pockets and, like, pull them over, because he can't pull the coats down from the hangers themselves as they are hanging up. So he has to, like, pull them towards him. And as soon as he, like, lets go, it, like, goes back to, like, kind of swinging and hanging upside down.
That's really weird.
Fuck my head up, man.
There's only one door?
There is one door into the ballroom. The hallway stretches further down and goes into like a T.
Oh.
Can I cover the pile of clothes that Becky threw on the floor?
You can start doing that. We'll say your identify is up on this one. This is called the Pomander of Midnight.
Pomander?
Mm-hmm.
P-O-M-A-N-D-E-R.
I didn't leave myself room in my notes to write that.
M?
P-O-M-A-N-D.
Like pomade?
No, Pomander. Like...
Oh, there's an R?
Yeah.
Of midnight?
Mm-hmm.
Midnight.
I don't know what that is. I put an extra G in there.
Can you look at what this one, what the other ones do?
Hold on. I have to give him the rest of what this does.
Yes.
Yep. So there are 3 uses of this powder. It will render the wearer of the powder, or whoever you use the powder on, invisible in darkness.
Oh, just in darkness?
Yep, just in darkness.
As long as they're in darkness.
Yep, they are invisible.
And is it like true invisibility, or like greater invisibility, or just...
It's just invisibility.
Okay.
Yep. Also, while the user is in darkness, they can use their movement to teleport to an adjacent darkness covered spot up to 60 feet away. as long as the darkness or the shadows are touching.
Okay. This is very like some like what's this guy's name from Naruto kind of the like shadow puppet jutsu.
Oh.
Like transportation jutsu.
This is actually an old Final Fantasy spin-off ability, so...
Oh, what is it? What is that?
It's from Final Fantasy VI, Shadow's ability. He used to be able to do a back attack where he jumped into people's shadows.
Back attack.
Yep.
That's what I'm gonna call it. Bag of back attack.
The Pomander lasts 6 rounds.
I'm writing this down even though you have it.
It's good to have redundancies.
And my notes are like, I'm going to draw, because I didn't leave space, so I drew a line, and then I made a box.
Is it a bonus action to move?
Oh, and to use the Pomander as an action.
Use it as an action. And so
movement to teleport.
That's the action?
That's your movement.
So the teleport is the movement?
Is a movement.
Oh,
Yep.
so it's not your action?
No, it's a movement.
So it's your movement, and then you can do attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're still invisible in that darkness?
When you do something, you break the
invisibility.
invisibility.
So then you wouldn't be able to move back in the darkness, so you're there.
No, if you is it like traditional invisibility?
Yeah.
So once you use an action, it drops.
If you use not an action, it's if you like use a damaging action, like you attack.
Yeah, it's
you lose your
the invisibility spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you're in darkness.
So it's invisibility, teleport. It drops if you use a damaging action.
Yeah.
An offensive action. Yeah.
Offensive action.
Cool. I'll add that. Is that like a custom thingy?
Yeah. Yep. And
cool. That's super cool. I assume that at that point he probably breaks out of his like concentration.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I've gone down the hole.
Okay.
I'm doing this with the clothes and folding them and putting them in piles and checking the pockets.
I want to go back to Din real quick. She is licking her marble statuettes. Din, it seems like these are a totem of sort. And as you focus on them to try to like release them or even like speak to these totem spirits, it seems like they are a long ways away, or there's some kind of barrier in between you being able to contact these animal spirits.
I'm still gnawing on them.
Yeah, sure. It tastes like marble. Becky. Yeah, you didn't feel any type of like give or anything like that.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly back down to the ground and kind of at an angle from this chest. And I'm going to turn around and backing up as far away as I can in case there's anything fishy about this chest. I'm going to shoot a firebolt at the lock or as close as I can.
Okay. Roll your damage, because it's an animate object, so you do not have to roll for an attack.
Okay. 15 damage.
How much?
Fire. 16.
16. So you hit the lock, and the metal on the lock heats up, and you see it like turn red. But then all of a sudden, the wooden box catches on fire.
What is this?
So that works.
Well, I guess I will do Ray of Frost to put it out and be like, Becky!
Stop! What are you doing?
On fire!
Well, it wouldn't open.
What? That's not... What if there's, like, valuable, like, parchment or something in there? It's immediately just gonna burst. There could be a valuable book that you might need to, read.
Fine.
I mean, I'm Ray of Frosting as I'm bitching you out.
And it cools down the metal and disperses the flame.
Did you unlock it at least?
Yeah.
It's still closed.
Yeah, but now the wood's weakened, so just punch the top of it.
Punch it.
With your fists.
Okay. Anyway, I'll go up there and I'll fly up and I don't know. I guess I'll just try and kick it.
Roll me a strength check.
If the wood has weakened any. 5.
You're not really meant for this. This isn't your expertise. You give it a good kick, and like you end up like hurting your toe a little bit.
She needs steel toes.
and like you're Becky, so you're not going to show it to anybody, but like you kind of close your eyes and have to like keep that scream of stubbing your toe deep down inside. It doesn't seem to move.
Can I send Dusty up there to like earth glide up the wall? Is that a thing?
The wall itself is not in this area is not it's not stone, it's wood.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna have Dusty try and smack it.
Is there anything hanging from the ceiling floor nearby this chest?
No, it's like in its own like alcove.
Do you think there's anything breakable in it?
No. Does anyone have like a crowbar or something?
Oh.
I have a
What would I have?
Could I just like toss a hammer up? How like it's like 10 feet?
Yeah, it's about
Like normal,
like 15, 12 feet, yeah.
Could I like clear the space and just toss
Toss your hammer like at it?
toss it up to break because it's a wooden chest, right?
Yeah.
Could I do that?
You certainly could give it a shot.
Is that a stupid idea? Let's try it.
Make me an athletics check.
Oh, okay. I think I'm good at that.
Glad I walked down the hallway.
Yeah, athletics. You said?
Yep,
Yeah.
athletics.
Yeah. Let's find something pretty. This is pretty. Well, I rolled an 11, which makes it an 18.
Okay. So,
Damn.
A strong girl.
roll me the damage of your hammer.
Of a hammer.
Yeah.
I'm using the Dawnbreaker.
Good.
Just roll damage. Sorry, I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, I would have to roll that. I've already hit technically. Okay,
Yes.
so
Yeah,
damage.
it's
10.
10. So the Dawn Hammer like hits the wooden side of the box and it like sticks in because like it's a hammer and it's stuck into a wooden box now.
Oh shit! So is it?
Here,
Could I jump up and because
I'll boost you.
in theory it's a long handle.
Yeah.
Can I jump up and hold onto the handle and pull it down
Like
with my weight?
try to. Okay. She said she's gonna give you a boost.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Okay.
Very light.
With all that armor and a giant fucking
20.
Well, I'm wearing.
Oh my god.
20 natural 20.
No, dirty 20.
What am I wearing?
For a what total?
Just a dirty 20.
Oh, okay.
It's not a full natural 20.
I have chainmail on, so it's not even full plate at this point.
So
I'm strong.
yeah, I mean, it seems like Ellie's tall. She'll get you
Yeah,
there.
she's a strong ass bitch.
I'm
Yeah.
like 7 feet tall.
Yeah,
I could probably reach up and grab it.
So she gives you a hoist up, and you grab onto the hammer, and you start doing this thing where you're trying to like wiggle it out. So it's real funny to see as Asher is like trying to heave that hammer out with his body weight. He's just kind of wiggling like a worm on a hook right now.
I feel like I'm swinging back and forth.
Yeah.
Like
You feel cool doing it, like
I
Tarzan.
know I'm cool doing it.
But everybody else that's looking at like seeing you like wiggle on the end of this hammer.
Are you getting it?
And eventually you hear a creak and like
A sword's gonna fall on me and just impale me.
Oh shit!
Right. That's my fear.
So, you make a hole in the side and you come down with the hammer, and now you guys can kind of see inside of the chest itself.
Anything good in there, Becky?
I'll like try and peer through this hole that's been made.
I made a gaping hole.
A gash.
I gave that gash.
There are a number of, like, you can see metal shining in this chest. You also see, like, a number of probably, like, different cloth wrappings, maybe around weapons or armor and, like, leather, that kind of thing inside.
From this hole that has been made, would I be able to get, like, my hand in there and, like, get leverage and pry a board away?
You can certainly try. Go ahead and give me an athletics
Wait,
check.
guidance.
Guidance.
Sure. With guidance?
Yep.
The D4.
I don't know what that means.
It's a
You can
D4.
D4 to your check.
Okay. I'll take that D4.
Oh,
That's
not
all right.
much.
That's all right. Athletics?
Mm-hmm.
17.
Oh,
17.
that's great.
So yeah, you reach inside and you get like leverage on the far end of this board. Like you're probably about elbow deep in there, and you find like a good like leverage where you can kind of dig your nails into and start prying away. And you start hearing that board creak away. And then with your athletics, you said you rolled a 17, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you start trying to pull away the board, but something grabs you.
Ah, fuck.
It's the chest.
It's pissed. Yeah, you are considered grappled right now.
Oh shit. Does it hurt?
It's definitely not comfortable, but it's not like trying to crush your arm.
It's like one of those blood pressure cuffs. There's a little bit of pain,
Yeah.
but you know it's going to tell you that you don't have diabetes or whatever they
Right.
do.
I guess I'm going to try and pull my arm away.
Go ahead and make me a strength check.
Natural 1.
This thing, whatever it is, has you, and it's like I said, it's metal, and it feels like a hand, like a metal gauntleted hand, like grabbing onto your arm. And you start hearing like a thudding. The rest of you start hearing a thudding on the other side of this chest, as it seems like something's trying to maybe beat the chest open. Becky, you like for a second in your panic as you're trying to like pull your arm away, you got your like legs up on the side of the chest trying to like pull your arm out. You see as two glowing orbs peer back at you, and just you hear a voice. It's light, and it's like somebody's speaking through a bouncing metal megaphone, and it says reactivating.
Reactivating what?
Oh god.
Don't do it.
I say, I think this was a mistake.
Oh, robots. I love robots.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to continue to struggle to get out of this grasp.
About that time, you guys see as the front of the top of the chest, it like crashes open, and you now see there is this suit of armor with like a hat with these horns on it, and like one of those visors lifted up. There is a kind of darkness inside of the armor itself that seems like taking the form of a body with two glowing orbs where the eyes would be. And the armor itself is like plate armor, and it looks a little rotund. And it looks a little rotund, and you see as this face kind of looks down at you, or these eyes look down at you all, and says, awaiting command.
Is the only thing that fell out of the box the robot?
There's nothing that fell out of the box. He's the only thing inside of the box.
Hi.
Let her go.
Let go.
Yeah, let go.
It immediately lets your arm go.
And I flutter down to the ground.
What's your name?
This one is designated at 2-4 Deci.
I'm gonna call you Deci.
You see as its eyes like blink for a second. Deci.
Deci.
It like sits up in the box and then like falls to the ground.
Oh no, are you okay?
Are you wondering what your favorite wacky nerds are up to? Search for Campaigns of the Plains on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, and make sure to follow and like us to keep up with all our content and news. You might also find exclusive content for fans only. Remember to catch us on YouTube every Friday at noon for a new episode of Campaigns of the Plains.
How big is it? Like,
It's humanoid size.
like
A little bit bigger than humanoid.
Hi,
like
Deci.
6-7 feet,
Yeah, about 6.5 feet.
and it's a full suit of armor, but basically an animated armor.
It looks like animated armor, but upon maybe perception check,
16.
you hear something coming from the armor that seems like metal on metal, but in a rhythmic like tone to it.
Wait, is this one of Milos? Is this one of the robot things that your people, the people in your desert make?
What was this
Machina?
I mean, would I recognize this as Machina?
Not really, as most of the Machina that you've seen have been like small servitroid bots, you know, nothing too fancy. This is just looking at it, this is old.
Hi, Desi. I'm Ellie. Will you be our friend?
Designation Ellie.
Yeah.
Hello, Ellie.
Hi, Desi. Can you help us?
I have not been fully awakened.
How do we do that?
I'm missing my power cell.
Where is it?
Scanning. And you see as its head, like, turns, like, all the way around. It hasn't gotten up, like, from its fallen position
It's
at
just
all.
like this on the floor and doing this with its head.
Yeah,
in circles.
exactly. And you see, like, a light, like, scanning around. And it, like, sits up, but doesn't get up. And then it points towards the room, like, that's on the opposite side of the coat check.
Okay, let's go find it. I'm gonna go find it. Desi's my friend.
It's the only summon you got. That works.
Desi's not a summon. He's my friend. Do you prefer he, she, they?
I am a construct. I do not have a gender.
Okay, they are my friend. I'm gonna go find their power cell. I'm gonna just you can come with me if you'd like, Desi. And I just wander away to the next room.
That was the only thing in the chest?
What's that?
They were the only thing in the chest?
Yes. And, like, Desi blinks at you as you start walking away and is like, I cannot move.
Oh no! Do you need your power cell to move?
Correct.
Okay, I'll be right back.
He just kind of blinks at you.
Is that the next room that's like we have to go up through where the coat check you would pass your coats through, right?
Yeah, yep, exactly.
So we have to climb up there?
What's that?
You have to...
Well, yeah, I mean, the door is, like, it's to
But
the
if we
left.
open it, it's like, technically a door would be there, so you could just climb over it.
Yeah.
It's like, now that we have to, like, climb.
Yeah.
I'm wandering in there.
So you turn left, and Marquies, what are you doing at the end of the hallway? You see the T shape. There's a door to your left and a door to your right. You look back and you hear this commotion behind you, and there is now some kind of moving armor behind you.
What now? Well, okay, so I was kind of wanting to check out, see like, there's these two doors. Maybe just peek in the rooms, see what's in them.
So you would have been able or had time to check both, and it seems like both of them are locked.
Okay. These are the only other doors?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I guess hearing the commotion, I'll have probably started wandering back to be like, what is this? Why does it sound like there is Machina?
This is Desi. Desi, this is Marquies.
Designation Marquies. Noted.
Okay, that's not normal Machina.
Yeah, the Machina you've known does not talk.
It's not Machina, it's Desi. Desi is my friend.
He says he needs a power cell.
Yeah, Desi needs a power cell. It's in that room over there.
Well, these doors are locked.
Oh, I got 2 more keys.
Oh!
Oh, well,
They didn't
there
work
happens
on
to
the
be
chest.
2 doors, so
We have to go in that one.
we can
Where the
try
power
them.
cell is.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go over to the door they're pointing at and try the keys on those.
Yeah, so
on that door.
you walk over there and you try to follow them, Ellie, and like you're tangled up in something as you've been digging in this mess, this heap of clothes that have fallen out from the first chest that Becky decided to open.
I'm stuck?
Mm-hmm.
Can move the clothes away from me?
You guys start like walking towards the door and testing the keys. I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh no! 13.
13?
Yeah.
You see whoever is back here, probably Asher and Din, you see as all of a sudden Ellie gets like yanked off of her feet and then pulled into this pile of clothes.
In the same room we are?
Mm-hmm. And you see as the clothes start to like move,
Oh, no.
and they start to like take like a almost like blobule form and like mimicking different limbs.
No, help!
Let's go ahead and roll
Oh.
initiative.
No! Poppy! Why?
You say it like it's Poppy's fault.
Right.
You didn't warn
Paige
me.
lost sound, she said.
What's that?
Paige said she lost sound.
Oh, well, we're just doing this while we're waiting for her. So, if somebody wants to
Roll initiative.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
14. Oh, she got it back.
Okay. Well, we're rolling initiative, so I'll ask those in a second here.
Just having a
What?
What'd you get?
Um,
What'd you get?
so
Clothes that are trying to eat me.
The clothes that had fallen out of the first chest pulled Ellie off of her feet and into their moundish pile. All right. Ellie,
Yeah.
what's your initiative?
14.
Din?
19.
19. Becky?
13.
13. Milos?
16.
16. Marquies?
9.
9. Asher?
The dirtiest 20 you have seen today.
Straight 20?
Dirty 20.
All right. Alright, so since it was a surprise round, the mound of clothes will get to attack first.
On Becky. I mean, on
Ellie.
and Ellie. I just drew a blank. I was like, it's not Becky, it's not Din.
Yeah.
So it is, since it has you in its grasp, it is going to attempt to smother you.
Oh.
Sixes.
Oh, no.
What?
Sorry, Poppy. I'm gonna Aether Swap as a reaction. It has Poppy now.
Okay. This is a surprise round, so you would not have had a chance to react.
Oh, no reactions?
Nope.
Okay, fine.
So you're gonna take this first bit. So
Unless you have immune to.
yeah, the alert feat. No, didn't think so. So you will take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You are considered restrained, blinded, and at risk of suffocation.
Perfect. Help!
That was its left appendage. Its right appendage, since Din and Asher would have probably been the closest to it. Let's see. We'll go evens odds. Evens for Din and odds for Asher. It's an 8. So Din is going to attempt to suck you in with a 19 to your AC.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. You are considered restrained, blinded, and at risk of suffocating. And you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Back to the top of the order. Asher.
He probably at this point is running and he's going to try to grab. Does he just see like Ellie's legs sticking out?
You see movement within the folds of these clothes that are forming like this mound, and there's like 2 appendages that are like stuffed inside of it.
Okay. He will just run up and grab one of the appendages. I guess I don't think he knows who's what. He intended to grab Ellie because that was a first, but like he will grab and he will just try to like yank them out.
Okay. We'll
Whoever
say,
it is.
yeah, we'll say, go ahead and roll for it. We'll say evens will be Din again, odds will be Ellie.
Okay.
We'll flip it.
I rolled a 1.
So odds is Ellie.
Okay, so he will grab Ellie and try to yank her out.
All right, go ahead and make a strength athletics. We'll say athletics. Oppose athletics checks.
Okay. 24.
Yeah, so you managed to pull Ellie out.
Asher, you're
What?
my hero.
Why is the laundry attacking you?
I don't know. I was just trying to fold it.
All right, so that was your action. You still have movement since you were near it, if you'd like.
I don't think there's anything else you can do.
This creature is considered a large-sized creature, by the way.
Okay, but if he'd move, he'd get an opportunity attack, right?
If you moved away from it,
Yeah. So he'd probably just stay where he is, and like set Ellie down, like kind of behind him, and kind of try to block her.
Okay. Din, it's your turn. You can attempt to escape with a strength saving throw.
Okay. 23.
Yeah.
Yes, so Din easily manages to like pull herself out of it. You are prone, since you did it yourself. You're prone as well, since Asher like yanked you out. So that is your turn. After that is Milos.
So I will have Dusty glide over, and he's gonna try and smack this thing. Is it considered prone?
No.
Okay. So I'm just gonna have him do 2 slam attacks. 18 and 21.
They both hit.
Okay. 10 bludgeoning and 7, so 17 total. And then for my action, I will do. I'm just gonna do a firebolt, I think, at it. For 17.
17 will hit.
Okay. And that is 7 more fire damage.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna back up to try and get out of its range if possible. I don't think I'm in melee necessarily, but I just want to stay back.
Yeah, not a problem. After Milos is Becky.
Okay. I'm going to. I think I'll cast a hex on him. I'll give him disadvantage on strength saves, and I'm also going to use a Enochian point to long cast this, so I'll have this ready for 2 hours, so long as I don't lose concentration. And let's see, with Hex. Okay. Then, so that was my bonus action.
Do you have a save that you have to say?
No, I just hex him.
No. Do they get like a disadvantage on a save?
Yeah, on strength.
Disadvantage on strength.
Oh, right. Okay. Just making sure you said that.
Yep. And then I think that was my bonus action. So for my action, I'm going to cast just a firebolt. And yeah, is going to be a 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Okay. And see, that is going to be 14 fire damage plus. Sorry, it's been so long since I used Hex. 1 necrotic damage.
All right. Anything else, Becky?
I think she's going to like try and back herself away from this creature so that she's out of range.
You're at the end of the hallway, and you were testing one of the doors anyway, so you're fine.
All right. Okay, then I'll just stay put.
Okay. And I apologize, I actually skipped Ellie, so Ellie, it was your turn before Becky.
It's okay, because I gave you the wrong initiative anyway. I keep forgetting I have a +3, but it's not in my initiative, so I can remember to have it. Okay. Is it a bonus action or an action to change my summon?
Bonus.
Okay. Ellie's gonna stand up, and she's gonna make angry face at the laundry pile. And then the wind is gonna start whipping around her as she looks at Poppy, and she's like, "Are you ready?"
Wow.
Okay. And then Poppy's gonna like jump up and do like a spin in the air and then change into Garuda.
All right, this is the first time. No, this isn't the first time
Yes,
we've
this
seen.
is the first time they've seen Garuda.
No, it is not. Because the last time you said Garuda looked like one of those
she looks
spinning
like a sky dancer.
Sky dancer.
But I summoned that when I was training.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep. So
Yeah.
this is the first time you guys have seen Ellie summon Garuda.
And it looks like a sky dancer.
It looks like the old sky dancer, feathered sky dancer.
Yes. And Garuda, is Garuda going to turn, or does she have to wait now? Garuda can do things.
She was already out.
Bonus, right?
Yeah, but she can just do things. Oh, it was a bonus action. Garuda. Okay. Violence, the laundry, please.
Violence the laundry.
And it's gonna slam. The Garuda's gonna slam. Come on and jam. And welcome to the slam. The laundry pile.
Yep.
It's a +6 to hit. 12? Probably
12 will not hit.
Probably not. Oh, it gets 2. Oh, it's gonna slam again. It's a multi-attack. I'm reading and learning. Oh, shit. 23?
23 will hit.
Okay. Oh, max damage. 10. 10 damage.
Okay.
And that's what Garuda does. Oh, that was my bonus action, so I have an action. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do? What can I do?
You are in melee.
Primal Savagery, and I'm just gonna grow some claws out, and then my fangs are gonna elongate, and I'm just gonna shred into it.
So you guys see as Ellie kind of takes a little bit of her mist-born form, but she seems to be in control of it.
Oh, I don't know if that'll hit. 15?
15 will not hit,
Oh.
unfortunately.
Yuck! Okay.
You might need to replace that 20.
You can stay over there. I'm gonna use this one that I can't read the numbers on. Very good. I'm done.
All right. So then it would have been Becky. And
Wait, it's within... Oh, no, never mind.
So it is the mound's turns now. It is not smart. There are people in front of it. It's gonna try to draw both the same people back in again. That's a natural 20 to Ellie.
Aether swap.
Okay. Garuda's gonna take your place.
Pops where Garuda was, and Garuda, in a windstorm, pops where Ellie was, and then it grabs Garuda.
Mm-hmm. And Garuda makes this shrill as it gets pulled underneath the mound to close.
It's fine.
Din 24.
God damn.
Alright. So you guys again are restrained, blinded, and at risk of suffocating.
Garuda can't suffocate.
Yeah. No. But Din can. Garuda takes 10, 14, 17 points of bludgeoning damage. And Din takes 8, 12 points of bludgeoning damage. That was its turn. Marquies, you are up.
Was that bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage?
It was bludgeoning.
Okay, she takes half damage then. She's resistant. What's 17 and a half?
8. Marquies, your turn.
Come back down the hall, round the fucking doorway. Why are we fighting a pile of coats?
He was mad.
Oh man, I'm gonna give us ultimitis. Yeah, I'm just gonna fire a shot off.
Oh no,
And
my
coats.
ears.
With your regular gun?
Josh asks that every time, so
I
excited.
know. I need.
Listen, I made this item a long time ago in a campaign, and I just want to see it used.
But I have not loaded any coins, and I'm aware that it uses coins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what it does now, because
Yeah, Becky
Oh, that's right.
identified it for you.
And there's coins in there still, I think, too.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, there was a...
I got it written down.
A copper, a silver...
Yeah, the platinum piece was missing.
Yeah.
That's it.
So there's 2 coins in there.
Oh, okay. You know what? Fuck it. We'll use it.
And it's sentient.
I don't know which one.
That's what I have written down.
Which coin is cheaper, so I can roll for it.
Doesn't matter, you can spin the barrel as part of the attack to where you want it to be.
I don't know what it does. I'm just gonna.
You're just gonna let it ride? Just do it? Alright.
Oh boy, that's gonna miss anyway. Oh, what's its plus?
It is a +5.
No, that's 14.
14?
Yeah.
But what coin are you using?
There's 2 coins in it?
Yeah, there's a copper and a silver.
Okay. Copper is the 20, silver is the 1. Well, it's 20, so it's copper.
Copper. As you aim this gun and spin the barrel, and it clicks into place on the copper that's loaded into one of the coin slots on the barrel. The gun starts to reconfigure itself, and it starts to move, like the metal pieces move in like these like pixel-like type of configurations. And it configures itself, while it was a handgun, it configures itself back into a handgun. And you're so shook by what has happened, like, you lose a little bit of your aim, and, like, it fires off, and it goes off into the distance, and it makes a real sizable hole in the wall behind the creature. It looks like more than a handgun should.
Okay. Shit, I keep doing this. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna end my turn. But I'm also like, what the hell was that?
I need you to roll a d6,
Is
please.
this gonna talk to me? Please. 3.
Alright. Something weird happens with the barrel of the gun. Along the barrel, it looks like there are these flashes of light, like, spinning around the barrel. And on the side that's facing like, in towards you, you see it looks like images flashing of different symbols, and it lands on a picture of a cactuar. And now your gun is like lit up in one side with the image of a cactuar.
Okay. Just kind of like under my breath, what the hell was that? And then I'm gonna like step behind the doorway.
Sure. If that's it, then it's actually Desi's turn. Desi was close enough, and so you see as it can't move, but its body like contorts back around, and it tries to punch the mound of clothes with a 17. And does 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Accurate robot.
Alright, back at the top, Asher. Garuda got grabbed in, and so did Din.
Okay.
Hey, Garuda is immune to being grappled,
Okay.
by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Garuda is immune to being grappled.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Alright, then Garuda didn't take said damage.
Well, I don't know if it would have still taken the damage if it would have like tried to grapple it and beat her up a little bit, and then everything just like sloughed off of
Okay,
Garuda.
yeah, the damage would have happened, but then she would have like whooshed out.
This is a good pick for this fight, guys. I'm just guessing.
So only Din is grappled.
So Din is in there. Does it look hurt?
What?
I will grab Din and try to yank Din out.
Make me another strength check here.
24.
24? Yeah, you managed to wrest Din back out from underneath the creature, and Din looks a little crunched.
Oh.
That's your action. You still have movement and bonus action.
I think that's all I can do. I don't really have any bonus actions that are worth doing. So he will just be there to like spot people and pull people out.
Okay. Din, it is your turn.
I have to get up, going prone, right?
You are, yep.
I want to hit it with my axes.
You have hand axes, right?
Yep, I got 2 hand axes.
Okay, yep. So make the first attack and then the second one without your proficiency modifier, because I don't think you have dual wielding.
No, I don't.
Okay.
First one is 18.
18 will hit.
It's only 4 damage.
4 damage. Alright, and the next one?
Second hit's a 20.
Natural
20.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Who needs proficiency?
Right.
Just roll
How does that work? It's max damage, right? Or something?
It's double your die, and then add your modifier.
12.
12. It is starting to look like it's being frayed.
Second attack?
Do you get 2? Oh yeah, you get 1 more axe attack.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
Nat 1. Alright.
Wow, 20 to a 1. Okay.
That's how it goes, you know?
That's how God's work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Anything else?
I guess I will take Maul out, because I didn't make him disappear
It is
last
true.
episode.
Yep. So Maul comes out of his totem, roaring to life.
Can I
And
attack with him right away?
yep,
Then he does a bite and claw. Bite, it's only an 8.
will not hit. He gets a mouthful of like tail coat.
Okay, claw.
All right.
14.
14 does not hit. Maul's not used to attacking mounds of clothes. He's more used to
Right.
attacking, people or creatures. This is confusing to him.
He gave it a shot.
He gave it his best. Milos, you are up.
I'm going to try and do some slamming attacks. Is he flanking with this thing? With anybody else in melee?
So this thing has its back to the wall, so I would say no.
Okay, sounds good. Natural 20 for one, and then a dirty 20 for the other one.
They will both hit.
So the natural 20 is 9 plus 3 is 12, and then the other one is only 5. So 17 total with his slamming attacks. And then I will try and hit it with a firebolt again, because that worked out well last time. So I know. That's 22, 21.
That'll hit.
6 fire damage.
All right.
I'm just poking it.
Yeah, it's a mound of clothes, so it's not hard to hit. But yeah, you're chipping away at him.
Dusty is slamming it, and I'm just like, just a little bit of fire. That's it. I will. That's my end of my turn.
All right, Ellie.
Oh boy. Okay. She'll look at Garuda and she'll say,
More violence.
"More violence to the laundry." And Garuda will come on and slam again. No, Garuda will not. That's a 12.
No, Ruda does not.
Garuda will try to come on and slam again. Why are we all rolling? Natural 20!
That's 3 natural 20s so far.
Good job, Garuda. 8, 9, 10, 12 damage.
Okay.
And then Ellie. Oh, Ellie's looking half as good as she usually does, I'll tell you what. Ellie's going to promo savagery again. She's mad. More violence against the clothing. Natural 20? Again?
2 in a row?
2 in a row?
Nicely done.
That means I get 4d10.
Damn.
I don't even know if I have 4d10 out. Okay.
Guess you're gonna have to re-roll a couple of dice like some kind of savage.
Okay. I only have 2 out. 22 damage. And poison damage. And that matters.
It's looking really frayed at this point.
No, it's acid damage. Not poison. That matters.
Those are afraid.
That's my turn. I'm done.
Now they're just acid etched clothes.
Yeah.
They're real cool.
They're acid wash clothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done. That's what I got.
They're real modern now. Becky, it's your turn.
Okay. I think Becky's going to do her greatest hits, and it's going to cast Firebolt again. No, I'll save my milking points for later. Okay, that's going to be a 17 to hit.
17? Yep. That'll hit.
Okay. Her hex is still up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's only 5 fire damage, but 6 necrotic damage. And we have anything she can use for a bonus action, so I think I'll just end it there.
All right. It is the mound's turn. It is not a smart creature. Likes the hits, so it's going to attack Ellie and Din again.
Boy, it's going to be disappointed.
Ellie for a 16.
That hits, but I'm going to Aether Swap.
You're going to Aether Swap again?
It's a reaction. Of course I'm going to.
All right.
Garuda's like, why am I here again?
And Din, that's a natural 20.
Oh.
Ow.
So Garuda takes 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
So 6.
And Din takes 16 points of bludgeoning damage. And again, you are grappled, restrained, blinded, and at risk of suffocating again. That's its turn. Marquies.
Screw it. We'll use this other coin. So I'll switch the chamber over. Wait to see if it does weird shit this time.
It does. So when you click the chamber over, it starts to reconfigure again. This time, it reconfigures into a shotgun.
6.
Okay. I will shoot the shotgun thing into the pile of clothes.
Okay, so since this is different, let me give you some stats for your shotgun. It's still the same plus.
You said that was what?
Plus 5.
So,
And
Shotgun?
it's 2d8 piercing damage.
Oh, it's just matte transformifying it. So I see.
That's a 13.
Unfortunately, again, the shot goes wide.
Why am I here?
It's a shotgun at point blank. How did you miss?
He's not at point blank. He's down the hallway.
Oh, why are you using a shotgun?
I'm like in the doorway.
But regardless, again, it seems to shoot like this shred of like tiny silver coins, just like out of the end of the barrel. Unfortunately, the spread is wide. You're not used to this. Whatever this thing is doing, go ahead and roll me another d6. 5. So that light goes onto another round past where the Cactuar picture is and starts spinning. And it comes to a stop, and this time there is a picture of a Moogle. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna holster it. This thing is trash. And then pull up my other handgun.
All right. It is anything else? Okay. It's Dusty's turn, so he's gonna try to punch the clothes again. They are going to try to punch the clothes again, but unfortunately, he can't get enough momentum behind it. It's only 13. Asher, your turn.
I assume he's just gonna pull, unless does it look rough?
It does look pretty rough.
Oh, he might take a couple swings at it then. Just to be like, fuck this, like let's
just get rid of this thing.
Like see if we can, right?
Yep.
So he will just take 2 attacks with his sword. 19 and then an 11, so I don't think that one hits.
The 11 doesn't hit, but the 19 does.
14?
14? How do you want to do this?
Oh.
He wants to take I think he runs up and is slashing with the sword, and as he's slashing, he tries to grab Din and pull her out as he's hitting her.
So you do, but the first slash, unfortunately, because of the damage transferability of this creature,
no!
Din takes half of that. So,
oh damn, sorry Din.
Din, you take 7 slashing damage.
Is Din okay?
Has she been?
Not now.
Oh, that was the first time anyone took damage with him in it. Wasn't it? Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I was tired of pulling you people out.
Double kill.
Oh, so yeah, you managed to slash through, and the creature opens up, and Din's unconscious too.
I'm just gaping all the creatures.
Does
Din down?
Yeah, Din's down. I believe.
I am down.
Oh, sorry, Din.
Ellie runs over. And cure wounds, Din.
Oh no.
Gotta roll 1. You get 5 health.
Well, that's better than the 7 I dealt.
Oh.
Sorry, Din.
Din, are you okay?
Din, you are back up.
This would have hit twice.
I will.
That would have been 2 fail saving throws.
Clothes.
Are you okay, Din?
I hate clothes.
Never doing laundry again.
All right. So yeah, with that, this mound of clothes is vanquished.
My body hurts. Laundry is mean. And Garuda goes and turns into Poppy. Poppy comes up and like headbutts Asher on the leg. Is everybody okay?
Scans show
Yes,
that is
wait.
incorrect.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit, and it can heal. It can restore.
We might actually consider chilling for a bit.
You can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus my spellcasting modifier, so that's 5 times total. So who needs healing the most? Because I can heal you 5 times. Probably Din.
Yeah,
I'm super hurt. Yeah.
I took a little bit.
I'm at half. And does
Same.
anybody else take any damage? Or everybody else okay?
Yeah, I'm at half.
Okay, I'll heal Din
I don't remember what.
3 times, and me and Marquies once. 8 healing to Din. 4 healing to Marquies. That's count. 1, I get 1. Of course. 1 heal. Cool, I'm at half still.
And Desi sees you do this and is like, now will you retrieve my battery?
Yes! Somebody open the door.
Before we go forward, did we want to go through all the stuff we found in this room?
Maybe take a short rest?
We'll get the battery in a minute, but why don't we just take a rest and determine what all this stuff is and make sure it's not going to come alive and kill us?
That seems fair. I agree.
How do we know that this
Desi's
won't...
my friend.
How do you know?
They helped us in combat.
I did not witness any sort of help.
Desi was slapping the laundry.
Mhm.
You were all the way down
Name
the
of the
hallway.
episode, Slapping the Laundry.
you didn't. Desi helped more than you did. No offense, of course, because I still like you. You're still my friend, but you just be nice to Desi. Sorry.
I will say the first thing this thing did was grab me, which seemed a little aggressive.
You were invading his personal space,
I was freeing it.
and you broke his home.
Yeah, it was a shitty home.
At least you didn't start it on fire.
Sure.
You started Desi's home on fire,
Yeah.
not this one.
So really, you attacked Desi first.
Inadvertently, yes.
Whatever. Didn't know there was a sentient suit of armor in there.
Were you going to cast Identify or Detect Magic? Because we now know that Asher can potentially help you with the Identify if need be.
Yeah, I think I would just have them bring all the items to me and do Detect Magic just to see what is and is not magic first.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose your hex if you do that? Is it concentration to detect that?
Oh, that's a good question.
Or is it just ritual?
Detect Magic is concentration, so I'll have to drop the hex.
Well, we could just do ritual or identify, right? Does that
I mean, if we take a short rest, it'll...
Is Identify?
It's not. It's
Concentration?
not. It's
Because
just a ritual.
Eric, but it's not concentration?
It just says ritual.
Well,
It is not concentration.
so Identify would tell you if it's magical and what it does.
Yeah, but
So
I just
detect-
have to do it for each thing.
Yeah, it'll take some time. So
Yeah.
while you're doing that, we can go check out the battery because it's just in the next room.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Um,
What items are you identifying?
So I know that Ellie gave me a hairpin. I didn't get what the description of that hairpin was.
It's an obsidian comb, like comb hairpin, with a dark purple orchid on it.
Is it a tiger lily? Oh no, it was orchid.
Yep.
I remember because tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a hair.
Yeah, I'll start casting Identify on the wearable items like the hairpins. Just make sure we don't inadvertently curse ourselves.
Sure. So you have the 2 hairpins, identifying them. Ash, are you identifying anything?
Do you? Yeah, Becky, do you need help? This is new, but
Yeah.
I can try.
I guess Let's see. You already identified the black sand. And Marquies already knew what the Quicksilver was. There is something else in there. So we could do an identify on it to see what is the other something in with the Quicksilver. And then there's the white pearly sand and a green doublet.
So we could do
And
that.
then I will pull out the bottles of perfume that I got and be like, I found these too. I don't know if they're magic.
Just 3
but
hours later.
Right. I mean,
I think we take a short rest while we're doing all the identifying.
Someone should take those away from Din before she breaks a tooth.
Just slobber all over them.
Sticky. So we will just sit down and pass things around, I guess. Right?
Okay. So the rest of you, while you were doing that, the rest of you were going into the other room to grab the battery.
Yes.
Okay. So you'll take the keys from Becky.
Mm-hmm.
And you unlock the door leading into the entrance area, the coat check area. There's a number of seats in this area that are glued to the ceiling, and then there seems to be some kind of pedestal on the ceiling that is covered in glass, like a square of glass, and inside the glass is this glowing blue crystal. It's rather large for a crystal, but easily grabbable by a humanoid-sized person.
Din, can you fly up there and grab it?
Yeah.
All right.
I guess I'll try and grab it. It has glass around it, right?
It does. Yep.
Wait.
If I can, I will break the glass. If I can't, pick up the glass with it or whatever.
It's gonna blow up. We'll find out.
What are you using to break the glass?
Oh, my hand axe.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me. You don't have to roll to attack, but I need damage.
Okay. It's only 4.
You managed to make a tiny little crack in the glass. It seems to be thicker than normal, window pane glass.
Can I?
Do I just keep attacking it, maybe?
Can I cast Thorn Rip and try and grab the glass and
You can go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, damage. I don't know. Let's see, what's 2d6? 8.
8 more damage. So the crack that Din has started starts to visibly spider out from its area, but you aren't able to pull the glass from the pedestal.
Oh.
But your vine wraps around the glass and starts to
I keep pulling on it.
And Din keeps attacking it. Anybody else assisting in this endeavor?
No. I will have Dusty help break it in his claw. And it's in object, so it does double damage, correct?
Yep.
So I don't have to roll the hit, it's just I roll damage, right?
Yeah, yep.
Okay, so 16 damage for the first hit, and 13 bludgeoning for the second. So he's just trying to crush it in his giant maws.
Yeah, so Dusty gets in there. He's used to breaking shit. That's his thing. And he manages to crack this glass like an egg, so it shatters. And you kind of have to shield yourself, those of you below. Kind of shield yourselves from the falling glass, and now the crystal is laid out for anybody to grab.
Get it, Din.
Okay, I'll grab it.
All right. So you grab it off the pedestal, and all of a sudden you hear this.
Shit.
Oh no!
And you see, coming from the ballroom, and also from these little tiny doors, almost like mousetrap style doors, or mouse hole style doors, you see these small creatures start to march out in vast numbers.
Let's leave the room now.
The doors themselves slam shut with these bars.
Oh, shit.
So Becky and Asher, you are cut off from the team. I don't know if Marquies, were you helping out in this endeavor, or were you still in the...
Well, I was trying to just chill.
Okay, so you are also cut off from the party. So it is Din, Asher, Milos and Ellie.
Do we worry?
Do we hear the sound?
You do hear it's like a klaxon,
we
like
worry.
alarm.
Did we break our ritual?
That is up to you.
How many
I'm
are
like
there?
halfway through one.
Yeah.
So they are still pouring into the room itself.
Can I-
At this point,
Do-
you start to count about 20.
Can I do how big is the ceiling? How wide is it?
The ceiling's probably about 20 feet.
Okay. Can I cast a spell?
We will get to that on the next episode.
No!
Oh.
So, remember guys, every Friday you can catch these episodes on YouTube. Make sure you go over and like and subscribe and smash things or tickle them, whatever we've decided to do. Whatever you need to do to make sure that you get notifications from us. But yeah, we will see you guys next episode.
Oh no.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I'm in danger.
Thank you for tuning in to the Campaigns of the Plains channel. Catch new material every Friday on YouTube, and make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.